Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably looking for more information on the custom keto diet affiliate program. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you some ideas on how you might want to promote it. So I'm not going to go into the technical stuff of how to get a hop link. You could find plenty of YouTube videos about that. I'm going to go into overall strategy stuff that'll actually make you money. So, but before I get into that, at any time, feel free to click that link below. You'll get access to a 4-day training series that'll really teach you how to do affiliate marketing the right way. Because I know most of you probably aren't going to watch through this whole video. So definitely check out that link. And so custom keto diet affiliate program. It's one of those ClickBank products that's been around forever, it seems. And now it has a gravity score of 374.54. I don't get too hung up on gravity scores. All that means is it's basically the number of affiliates who have made at least one sale within the last month, I believe, unless they've changed it to 60 days. But it's just a number. It just means how many affiliates have made a sale or more. It doesn't mean anything. So, because a lot of people tend to focus on it, but just because other affiliates have made sales doesn't mean that's not going to affect your sales. You don't know what they're doing, right? So now, now if you go here, it'll come to a VSL. That's good. Especially if it's people's first time seeing it. I found VSLs, video sales letters, tend to convert better, but they also have the option to read the text, which is good. So now, first of all, what is custom keto diet? It's just a diet plan that where you can customize your diet plan based on food preferences, activity levels, height and weight, all that stuff, and it's for both men and women. And now it is a digital product, which is great. I recommend sticking with digital products. So if you're in the weight loss niche, don't promote weight loss supplements. You can do that, but I just find it's much harder to sell people on physical products. It's harder to kind of insert yourself into the process. It's a whole different strategy. So stick with digital, which this is. Now it says initial conversion is $26.78, but then average conversion is $46.02. So that's a good sign. It means it has an upsell process, and that's the second thing I look at anytime I'm going to decide to promote something. Does it have an upsell process? Is it digital, and does it have an upsell process? Because you'll never be able to make a full-time income selling, $10 ebooks, right? Just with you want to sell a suite of products. And so it looks like this has that. So this is their affiliate page. You're gonna have to give them your email address, and then you'll be directed to this page. So, and I'm sure you know how to get there. You just click on Custom Keto Diet affiliate page right there. So, and they have different links you can use. So, which is interesting. There's the main standard link, which I just showed you, but they also have a quiz page. I don't have much experience with quiz pages, to be honest. Maybe this is something you'll want to test. But they also have a $1 7-day trial for both the quiz and the video sales page. So that's interesting. And they have just a text page as well. So you might want to mix it up, maybe test. But yeah, if you have an email list, for example, maybe I would start by sending them to the video sales letter page. And then maybe if they still haven't bought, maybe say in one of your emails, you can say, hey guys, I got this special discount. It's only $1. And people who are on the fence, that's going to push them over the fence probably, because what's $1? It's nothing. Most people are willing to spend $1, right? And if they haven't unsubscribed, they're still on your list, then they're probably pretty engaged, and there's a good chance they'll check it out for $1. And then custom keto, they'll upsell them. So they have different affiliate tools like banners, blind. So which is kind of a double-edged sword. I generally wouldn't recommend using. See, it has the name Custom Keto on it. So I would generally stay away from using other people's banners. You want a blind offer, so you want someone to click on your link, but not knowing what they're going to get on the other side. Because if they see custom keto diet, if you just spray that all over social media, no one's going to click on your link. They'll just look at the name, go off and research it on their own, and you won't get credit if they buy. So you don't want that. You want a blind offer. And it also gives them a chance to prejudge it. So some of them do have the name, some of them don't have the name custom keto diet. So yeah. But yeah, I don't think banners are really necessary, but it's nice that they care enough about their affiliates to have them. Now, as far as lead magnets, this is an ebook. I tend to stay away from ebooks. They've been done to death, and people don't really read ebooks anymore, to be honest. So I would create my own lead magnet. Like for me, my lead magnet is my 4-day video series. And I found a 4-day video series where you're training people on what they came to learn about in the first place. That's the best lead magnet. And if you're afraid to get on video, there are different ways you can do it. You can just do a video of your face, or you could do like what I'm doing right now, where it's a screen recording, and you can see I'm kind of in this little box at the left corner. Or you could use cartoon style videos. Like there's different software where it'll like draw things out for you, and like I know there's different software. I won't get into that now, but I would use my own voice. I mean, you can pay someone else, like use hired actors, but I would just use my own voice. And because that can kind of get expensive if you're gonna keep using actors and you have to change something. So just use your own voice, unless you really can't, then yeah, you'll have to pay an actor, I guess. So yeah, video training is the best. And so this is for media buyers. That just means people who are using paid ads, like Google ads or Facebook ads. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Maybe they'll offer higher commissions for you, or maybe it'll be a different sales funnel. I'm not exactly sure, because with paid ads, you really want that immediate return on investment that you can reinvest back into your ads. So I'm not sure. That's something you'll have to ask them. Demographics. So this is interesting. Even though it's targeted to both men and women, it seems women tend to convert better, I guess, 80% women over 35, which kind of makes sense, right? Anything weight loss, that's men are more into building muscle generally. So that might influence, if you're using paid ads, you might just want to focus exclusively on women, or if you're using YouTube as your traffic source, you might want to use keywords that are more geared toward women. But if you're a man trying to sell this, I wouldn't really go for women exclusively, because it doesn't really make sense, right? They're probably not going to resonate with you. Like if you're a man and you go into women's weight loss, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? So I would just go into general weight loss if I was a man. But if you're a woman, feel free to go into female specific weight loss. You'll probably make more money that way, to be honest. Or you can just do general as well. And it's basically the main countries: Canada, United Kingdom, United States, Australia, New Zealand, and then South Africa. So yeah, if you're using paid ads, you don't want to be targeting people from, Bangladesh or I don't know, Indonesia, or countries where the currency isn't as high, and maybe people don't necessarily speak English, right? So stick with the big five or the big six. Okay, articles. I mean, unless you're blogging, you wouldn't really have a need for articles, but I don't recommend blogging as a traffic source anyway. It's just too slow. So this can be useful if you're using, again, if you had a blog, keywords would be useful, but I don't recommend blogging. But if you had a YouTube channel, this might be useful. or you're using Google Ads, that's also search, it's based on keywords, or Pinterest. Those are really the main platforms that are based on keywords. So if you're using Facebook ads, this wouldn't really help you. So email swipes says it's written by professional copywriters. That doesn't necessarily mean you should use them. What I found with email swipes, even though they're well written, they tend to be very bland and generic, and the information in them isn't that useful. So you could use these as like a template, but then I would customize them to make them your own. And you might be wondering, well, I don't know anything about the ketogenic diet or weight loss if you're in that niche. Well, that's a problem. You need to learn a little bit about your niche. A lot of marketers will say, oh no, you don't have to learn anything about your niche. You can just promote whatever. You could promote woodworking product, even though you don't even own any woodworking stuff. I don't recommend doing that. It just screams inauthentic, and no one's going to buy from you. So with the strategy I teach, you need to learn a little bit about your niche. You don't have to be the foremost expert, but you need to learn. You need to at least know a little more than the people who are coming into your sales funnel. So, and okay, last section. So 75% commissions, which is really good. I'm not exactly sure, but then 40% on physical goods, but then they say 3 upsells that are all 75. So that doesn't really make sense. I would actually email them and ask them, what does your funnel actually look like? And if they don't respond, maybe that's not a product you want to promote, but they should know, they should be able to tell you. And this is with any product you decide to promote. You want to see what that funnel looks like, and even if they can even tell you what percentage convert, that would be even better. But just have an idea of what you're actually selling, because it's not quite clear on this page. Email marketing. Yeah, you want to use email marketing. If you don't know, email is the cornerstone of any online marketing you do. You need to be collecting emails, because if you don't, there's no way for you to follow up. I mean, I know there are other ways to follow up, like SMS is big now, and then Facebook ManyChats. But I still find email is the simplest and most reliable way to follow up with people. So now some products will give you a review copy. Unfortunately, they won't. But if you purchase through your affiliate link, they'll shave off 75% of the price. So what was the initial cost? Like $27. So what is that? So you only have to pay $8 or around $7, right? So yeah, just pay $7, get the product, see if it's a good product, and then decide to promote it. And I always recommend buying stuff you decide to promote, just because how else can you have the moral authority to sell it? And if you don't have $7 or $50 to invest or whatever it is, then you have no business being in business, unfortunately. So always invest in the products you decide to promote, and it also allows you to answer any questions people might have if you're promoting that product, right? So yeah. So now I've covered the affiliate program. Now the question you need to be asking yourself is, how do you go about promoting this? So as the saying goes, there's many ways to skin a cat. But the method I found that works the best is basically find a group of people who'd be interested in it, capture their emails, and then follow up with them, providing your simple but useful content, what they came to learn about in the first place, and then and only then would you send them to the sales page. So a lot of the gurus will leave this part out, this part, and just say send people directly to a sales page, and then just keep hammering them over the head with different offers, and they'll find what resonates with them. Actually, they won't. You'll just look like a greasy salesman, and no one's ever going to buy from you. So this strategy might have worked. Like leaving out this part, this strategy might have worked, 10, 15 years ago when people weren't being promoted to every second of the day, but you kind of need to be a little bit craftier now. So provide value in this section, and then this is called the bridge page, by the way. and then recommend them. It's a very subtle, it's a very soft sell. So a very, by the way, here's a product I recommend. So you don't want to be that pushy salesman. And one thing you have to think about is, do you want to target people who already know what the ketogenic diet is or researching it, or do you want to target people who are interested in losing weight? So obviously that's more broad. You could do a mix of both. I would probably focus on people who are interested in weight loss, and then here I would basically pitch them on, the different ways to lose weight and why the keto diet is the best way. So that's one way you could do it. But yeah, that's probably what I'd go with. But you could also do a mix of both. Now these are the 5 main categories of traffic. So banner ads, display. Those are those little rectangular square ads you see on websites. Native ads, that's where those are like articles on big websites like Forbes and CNBC, where you have ads that don't necessarily look like ads. It looks like you're being sent to an article. Influencer marketing, that's finding influencers on social media like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and leveraging their popularity and getting them to recommend your stuff. So, and there's different influencer networks you can go to. Just type in influencer networks if you're interested in that. And then PPC is pay per click, like Google ads, Facebook ads, etc. And then lastly, social media. So TikTok, Instagram. If you're just getting started, I recommend YouTube. I think it's the simplest, and your videos stay up there forever, so it gives you a lot of leverage. But I know with YouTube, the weight loss niche can be quite competitive, so you'll have to get a little, think laterally with which keywords you're targeting. So what I would do is maybe start with, you can just start with one YouTube channel if you want. So that would be your branded channel. Like right now, this is my branded channel you're watching. It's just your name. So if your name was Bob Smith, you would call the channel Bob Smith or something. And you would talk all about anything you want, anything related to weight loss, anything related to the ketogenic diet. And then you would send people to your sales funnel through there. And then you could have a second channel that maybe is all about diet reviews. So you could review, the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet. There's so many different diets out there. And then you could kind of back end them into your sales funnel, explain why maybe the Atkins diet isn't the best for them, and kind of get them onto your list that way. You could do book reviews, you could do supplement reviews. You could just have one review channel basically where you review all this stuff, or you could divide it into several different channels. It's really up to you. But if you're just getting started, I would just start with 1 or 2 channels tops. So, and that's how I would do it. So that was a lot of information. If you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing the proper way, like the complete A to Z blueprint, again, check out that link below, because there's only so much information I can give you in this short 20-minute video, right? I can't give you the farm, unfortunately. So check out that link. You'll get access to a 4-day video training series. You're going to learn all about how to, pick great products to promote that'll maximize your profits, how to generate leads on autopilot from all different sources, and just how to build out your simple sales process that'll work for you 24/7, 365 days a year on autopilot, so you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. So definitely check that out. Amazing stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this review of the custom keto diet affiliate program. I hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.